Hi guys and welcome back to another video, and today's video is about Carabao Cup round 1 predictions. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please hit the like button down below. So the first game will be tomorrow night is Carlisle United and they'll be playing Stoke City. So there is no head-to-head on this one, I'm guessing, but Carlisle are 5-1 to win this. 4.10 for the draw and 1.55 for the Stoke City win. So tomorrow night, the head-to-heads there currently. So tomorrow night, Stoke City have got Michael Rose out of a sprained ankle and will be returning late August 2024, and Sam Gallagher with a calf injury returning early September 2024. So Carlisle United got a thrashing against Gillingham 4-1, and then Stoke beat Coventry 1-0. Insights: Carlisle United have lost the last 4 matches and haven't won in their last 10 matches at home. So tomorrow evening, I'm thinking this is going to be the 11th game they haven't won at home. I'm going to go for Carlisle 0, Stoke 3. That's what I'm going for. So the next game in this cup ties are Leyton Orient, and they'll be playing Newport County. So Leyton Orient did get beat at the weekend against Bolton Wanderers, and Newport County got beat off Cheltenham Town. Head to head, then there is a head-to-head thing on here. So Leyton Orient won 6 times against Newport County, 3 draws between them, and 4 wins for Newport County against Leyton Orient. So Leyton Orient are 1.44 to win this, 4.2 for the draw, and 7.50 for Newport County to win. I am going to go for hold on, I haven't even done the injuries out. So no injuries are free tomorrow. Everyone's free to play. And insights for Leyton Orient: they haven't kept a clean sheet in 9 matches, and Newport County have lost their last 9 matches. So I am going to go and predict a draw out of this game. I think there'll be extra time in this game. I think it's going to be either a draw or a Leyton Orient push of a win. But I am going to go for Leyton Orient 1, Newport County 1 in this game. So next up then, guys, is Stockport versus Blackburn Rovers. And there is a head-to-head for this one. Blackburn Rovers did win against Derby County on Friday night 4-2, and Stockport County won Cambridge 2-0. So Stockport is 3.8 to win this game. The draw 3.7, and the Blackburn win is 1.91. Blackburn haven't lost in the last 7 matches. Blackburn Rovers have won the previous 2 matches against Stockport County and unbeaten in 6 away games. Head-to-head though on this is 0 wins for Stockport against Blackburn, 0 draws against Blackburn, and 2 wins for Blackburn against Stockport County. So I am going to go all out here, and I'm going to go for the away side to win this very comfortably, 2-0 against Stockport County. Right then, next up, guys, is Barrow versus Port Vale. I think, hold on. Yeah, Barrow versus Port Vale. This game is a 7:45 kickoff again. Insights: Port Vale have won the last 3 matches against Barrow, but they won at the weekend as well. Port Vale won 2-0 against Salford City, and Barrow won 1-0 against Crewe Alexandra, which is very shocking to hear. But overall, 1 win for Barrow against Port Vale, 0 draws between them, and 3 wins for Port Vale against Barrow. So let's see who is out for each team. No one's out for each team here either. Barrow are 2.35 to win, 3.6 for the draw, and 2.80 for Port Vale to win. But I am going to go for a Barrow win here. I think Barrow will get this. I think Barrow's going to win this 2-1. First home game to win. First home match I predicted to win on this. 2-1 for the home side. Right up next, guys, is Bolton Wanderers, and they'll be playing Mansfield Town in this game. Head-to-head then, Leyton Orient did get beat against Bolton Wanderers on Saturday, and Mansfield won Barnsley the other day as well, which is a very shock to hear. Head-to-head then, in this game, Bolton won 1 time against Mansfield, 1 draw between them, and 0 wins for Mansfield insights. Bolton have won clean sheet in the last 8 matches. Sorry, guys. Mansfield haven't lost the last 6 matches and haven't kept a clean sheet in 5 matches. So they haven't lost a game, but they haven't kept a clean sheet either. So I'm going to go for the home side to win this. Very narrow, though. Very, very narrow. I'm going to go for 3-2 to Bolton Wanderers. That's my score prediction for tomorrow night against Mansfield Town. I'm going to see if I can get this back up because it is a bit technical. So, great, guys. This is the first game in the Championship against Championship sides. It's Bristol City versus Coventry City. And there is some suspended players out. There is Robert Atkinson out with a groin strain, returning in early September 2024. Ross McCorry has got a hamstring injury, returning early September 2024. And Hugh Horokora has got an ankle injury, returning early September 2024. Ben Sheaf is out, returning early September 2024 with a leg injury. And Rafael Borges Rodriguez is out with a leg injury and will be returning 5 matches. And both and Coventry haven't scored in 2 away matches, so that's a bit concerning for the away side. But overall, head-to-head, 7 wins for Bristol City against Coventry, 4 draws between them both, and 7 wins for Coventry against Bristol City. But I am going to go for a very, very narrow win to the away side. I know this is a shock, but I'm going to go for a 1-0 Coventry City. I think Coventry City should win this on paper, even though they have got 7 wins and 7 for each side between them. I'm going to go for a Coventry 1, Bristol City 0. Right then, guys, next up is Bromley versus EFC Wimbledon tomorrow night. I haven't done the head. Hold on. I've done the head-to-head for that. No, I haven't done the odds for that. So, Bristol City 2-3, 3.6 for the draw and 2.8 for the Coventry City side. So I predicted 1-0 to the Coventry side. So, next up, guys, is Bromley versus EFC Wimbledon tomorrow night at 7:45 again. EFC Wimbledon haven't kept a clean sheet in their last 5 matches. So, head-to-head against these 2 sides, they haven't even played, so it's pointless even going through that. But I am going to go to the away side. Bromley 0, EFC Wimbledon 2. That's what I'm going for tomorrow night. Right then, guys, I know these 2 sides have played because Sunderland used to play them in League One. Burton Albion against Blackpool down at Carabao Stadium tomorrow night. So, Burton Albion and Blackpool haven't drawn any of their last 3 matches against each other and haven't kept a clean sheet in 5 matches, Blackpool. So, head-to-head go against Blackpool and Burton. Burton's won 4 times against Blackpool, 2 draws between them, and 4 wins for Blackpool against Burton Albion. So, 3.3 for Burton Albion to win, 3.5 for a draw, and 2.15 for Blackpool to win, which are the favourites. I am predicting a Blackpool win here. I'm going to go for the away side to win 2-1 in that game tomorrow night against Burton. Hold on. Right then, guys, next up is Cambridge versus Queen's Park Rangers at the Caledra Abbey Stadium. Cambridge are at home tomorrow night. Paul Howard is the referee for that side. I haven't mentioned any of the referees for each team, but that doesn't matter. QPR have lost their last 3 games. Head-to-head against these 2 sides. 0 wins for Cambridge, 0 draws, and 1 win for the Queen's Park Rangers. I think Queen's Park Rangers are going to win again. I am going to predict a Cambridge 1, QPR 3 in this game. Right then, guys, next up is Cardiff City versus Bristol Rovers. So, that's at the Cardiff City Stadium. So, injured and suspended players. There is 4 players out for Cardiff City tomorrow night. So Isaac Davis is out until early December 2024. John Malou Collins is out until October 2024. Kian Itite is out until November 2024. Raitaro Tusnada is out until late August 2024. So, head-to-head with these two sides, Cardiff's won twice, one draw between them and one win for Bristol Rovers. Cardiff City have won the last two previous matches against Bristol Rovers. 1.73 for the Cardiff win, 3.8 for the draw, and 4.6 for the Bristol Rovers away side to win. I'm going to predict a very narrow win here as well. I'm going to go for 1-0 Cardiff against Bristol Rovers. So, next match then is Charlton Athletic against Birmingham City. So, very, 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 I think they're in the same league, actually, League One, Charlton Athletic and Birmingham City, I think. So, Charlton Athletic are unbeaten in 7 games and haven't won any away matches in the last 11 Birmingham City, which is very disappointing to hear. Head-to-head, Charlton's won 3 times, 5 draws between them and 3 wins for Birmingham City. Charlton Athletics 3.3 for the win, 3.4 for the draw, and 2.15 for Birmingham win. I am going to go all out and predict a 2-0 win to the away side, Birmingham City. Right, guys, next up is Colchester, and they'll be playing Reading tomorrow night in their League One AFL Cup Round 1 fixture, So, Neil Hare is the referee at the JobServe Community Stadium. Reading have won the last 2 games against Colchester United. Head-to-head against each side, 0 Colchester, 0 draws, and 2 for the Reading side. 3.25 for the Colchester win, 3.6 for the draw, and 2.1 and for the Reading win. I'm going to predict an all-out Colchester 0, Reading 3. That's what I'm thinking tomorrow night. Right then, guys, next up is Crawley Town, and we'll be playing Swindon Town tomorrow night at 19:45 kickoff. Head-to-head for this, 8 wins for Crawley, 7 draws each, and 6 for Swindon against Crawley. Crawley and Swindon have not drawn any of the last 5 matches against each other, and Swindon haven't kept a clean sheet in the last 5 games. So I'm going to go for a draw here. I am going to predict Crawley 2, Swindon Town 2. That's what I'm predicting at tomorrow night at the Broadfield Stadium. That's what I'm predicting tomorrow night. 2-2 draw at that stadium. So, next game then is Derby County, and they'll be playing Chesterfield. So, very close to one another at Pride Park Stadium. Injury and suspended players. Corey Blackett-Taylor is out with a lack of fitness, and it's doubtful for this game. Jake Rooney is out with a cruciate ligament injury back early April 2025. And Joe Ward is out, but he is doubtful for this game as well. Derby is unbeaten in the last 8 home games, and also Chesterfield haven't won an away match in their last 6 games. So head-to-head against these 2 teams, Derby County's won twice, 0 draws, and 2 wins for Chesterfield. But I am going to go all out and say Derby County will win 3-0 against Chesterfield. Hold on, I haven't got a score one down for this one. But I'm going to go for Derby 3, Chesterfield 0. I haven't even got it on my little screen here. I forgot that I got one on. Right, I should have done it the other day. Never mind, but I have totally a score. So Fleetwood Town next against West Bromwich Albion at the Highbury City Stadium. Highbury City Stadium, yes. Fleetwood versus West Brom, and only doubt is Jed Wallace. He will be back early September 2024. Unbeaten in the last 4 home games, Fleetwood Town and West Brom haven't kept a clean sheet in the last 6 matches. 5-1 for the Fleetwood win, 3.5-1 for the draw, and 1 3/4-1 for West Brom to win. I'm predicting a West Brom victory tomorrow. So yeah, I've got Fleetwood 1, West Brom 2. So the next one is 2 seconds. Right, guys. Next up is Grimsby Town versus Bradford City in the AFL Round 1 at Blundell Park. Grimsby are 3-1 to win this. 3.4 for the draw and 2.3 for the Bradford City win. So Grimsby haven't scored in the last 2 matches, and Bradford haven't lost in the last 9 matches. So I'm going to go all out and say Grimsby 0, Bradford City 2. That's what I'm going to go for in that game tomorrow night. Right, next up then is Huddersfield Town, and they'll be playing Morecambe tomorrow night. So, Huddersfield are 1.5 to 1 to win the win, 4 to 1 for the draw, and 6.25 for the Morecambe win tomorrow night. Morecambe haven't won a match in 7 attempts and haven't kept a clean sheet in 13 matches. Head to head, Huddersfield won once, 0 draws and 0 losses for Morecambe. I am going to go for a Huddersfield Town 0-3, Morecambe 0. Right, and guys, next up is Lincoln City, and they'll be playing Harrogate Town tomorrow night in the AFL Cup Round 1 at the LNAR Stadium. So, hold on. Lincoln are 1.48 to win, 4.5 for the draw, so 4.5 to 1 for the draw, and 6 to 1 for the away win. Harrogate haven't won in the last 9 matches, haven't scored in the last 2 matches, and haven't won a match in 7 attempts. So, I'm going to go for a draw here. I'm going to go for Lincoln 1, Harrogate Town 1. So, the next games are... Hold on, there's tons of games here still to go through. Northampton, and they'll be playing Wycombe Wanderers tomorrow night in the AFL Cup League 1 again at the Sixfield Stadium. So, Northampton are 2.9 to win tomorrow night, 3.4 for the draw, and 2.4 for the Wycombe Wanderers win. Inside haven't won in 5 attempts. Northampton and Wycombe Wanderers haven't lost to Northampton Town in the last 6 meetings. So I'm going to go all out again and predict a Wycombe Wanderers win 1-3 for Wycombe Wanderers. Right, guys, next up is Norwich City versus Stevenage tomorrow night at Carrow Road. And head-to-head on this one, I mean, all this injuries. So Ashley Barnes is out early September 2024. He will be returning. And Jose Corredora, he is out and will be doubtful for tomorrow night's game. Haven't won a game in the last 5 games and haven't won an away game in the last 8 matches. So head-to-head, 1 win for Cardiff Norwich, 2 draws against each other, and 0 wins for Stevenage. But I'm going to go all out and say the Championship side are going to batter Stevenage. I'm going to say Norwich City 4, Stevenage 0. Right then, guys, next up is Oxford United, and they'll be playing Peterborough United at the Kassam Stadium. 2.25 for the Oxford win, 3.6 for the draw, and 2.9 for the away win. Peterborough haven't won in the last 5 attempts, haven't scored in the last 2 away matches, and haven't kept a clean sheet in the last 5 matches. So, head-to-head then against Oxford and Peterborough. 2 seconds, I'll get this up. Head-to-head. 8 wins for Oxford, 4 draws, and 6 wins for the away side. I'm going to predict a home win again tomorrow, 2-1 to Oxford United against Peterborough United. Next up then, guys, is Preston North End, and they'll be playing Sunderland tomorrow night in the EFL Cup Round 1. So there's a couple of injuries out tomorrow night. Dan Ballard is still out with an injury, returning late September 2024, and Jensen South has been injured and returning apparently late August 2024, even though apparently he's out for most of the season, apparently I've been told. That's what I've been told anyways. And obviously, Yeo Yelda missed it the weekend because he was having a knock, but he will be returning tomorrow night against Preston North End at, obviously, Deepdale. So, Preston and Sunderland have not won against each other over the last 3 matches. Haven't scored in the last 2 matches, Preston, and haven't scored in the last 2 home matches. So, I'm going to say, unfortunately, they've lost Ryan Lowe. I don't think we'll get a manager in by tomorrow, which will be a very worrying side for Preston, even though you've got assistant managers. And obviously, they've got Ched Evans as well to help them out. But I'm going to go for Preston 1, Sunderland 4. I think Sunderland will win very comfortably tomorrow night, 4-1 against Preston. Right, and guys, next up is Rotherham United, and they'll be playing Crewe Alexandra at the ESL New York Stadium. So 1.65 for the home win, 4-1 for the draw, and 4 3/4 to 1 for the away win. Head to head, then Rotherham United have won 6 times, 3 draws between them both, and 1 win for Crewe Alexandra. Insight: Rotherham have won the last 2 previous matches against Crewe Alexandra and have lost their last 4 games. So I think we're going to lose the 5th game, and I think it's going to be Rotherham United 3, Crewe Alexandra 1 tomorrow night. That's what I'm thinking. I haven't got the score predictions up for some reason. It won't work, so that's what I'm thinking tomorrow night. Right, next up is Salford City, and they'll be playing Doncaster Rovers tomorrow night at the Perisquera Stadium. Salford City have won in the last 2 home matches and unbeaten in 7 away games. Doncaster Rovers, I think, will extend it to 8. I think Salford City will win this comfortably by 2-1. Head-to-head though, 2 wins for the Salford, 1 draw and 1 away win for the Doncaster. So I'm going to say 2-1 to Doncaster Rovers tomorrow night at Salford City ground, which is obviously the Perisquera Stadium. Next up then is Shrewsbury Town, and they'll be playing Notts County at the Crown Meadows tomorrow night. 2.2 for the home win, 3.6 for the draw, and 3.1 for the away win. Head-to-head against these 2 times, Shrewsbury's won 3 times, 1 draw and 1 away win for Notts County. But I'm going to say this will be very comfortable for a away win. I don't know why, but I just think it's going to win Shrewsbury 0, Notts County 2. That's what I'm thinking tomorrow night in that game. Right, guys, next up is Swansea City, and they'll be placing Gillingham at the Swansea.com Stadium. Nothing in this one, so head-to-head, Swansea's won 1, 0 draws and 0 wins for Gillingham. I'm going to say Swansea will win this comfortable. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win for the home side. Right then, guys, next up is Tranmere Rovers, and they'll be playing Accrington Stanley at Prenton Park tomorrow night. Tranmere Rovers and Accrington Stanley have not drawn any of the last 5 matches against each other, and haven't kept a clean sheet in 7 matches. Accrington Stanley. Head-to-head then against these 2 sides, Tranmere has won 6 times, 3 draws for each, and 2 for the away side, Accrington Stanley. I'm going to go for a draw here. I'm going to predict another 2-2 draw. Tranmere 2, Accrington Stanley 2. Even though 2.05 for Tranmere Rovers, 3.7 for the draw, and 3.4 for the away side. I've gambled a draw here. Just think it's going to be a draw tomorrow night. Right, next game then is Warsaw, and they'll be playing Exeter City at the Poundland Bescott Stadium. Jacob Miles is going to be referee tomorrow night, and there is nothing going into this game with a head-to-head. Well, with a head-to-head. 3 wins for Warsaw, 5 wins, 5 draws against them, and 4 wins for the away side, Exeter City. Tomorrow night, I think it's going to be. I get beautiful ones down. Going to go for Warsaw 1, Exeter 0 in this game tomorrow night. Right, guys, next up is Watford versus Milton Keynes Don. MK Dons win. So, Watford's unbeaten in the last 5 home games, haven't kept a clean sheet in 6 matches, so haven't won at 5 attempts, MK Dons, and haven't kept a clean sheet in 7 matches either. So, head-to-head, 0 wins for Watford, 0 draws for Watford against them, and 1 win for MK Dons. I'm going to say tomorrow night, Watford will win this 4-0. The reason why I said this because Watford and MK Dons are totally in a different league now. I'm going to go for 4-0 Watford. Right, and guys, next up is Wigan Athletic, and they'll be playing Barnsley at the Brick Community Stadium. Wigan Athletic a 2.55 to win, 3.3 for the draw, and 2.7 for the Barnsley win. 4 wins for Wigan, 5 draws between them, and 2 wins for the away side Barnsley. Barnsley haven't kept a clean sheet in 14 games, but I'm going to say Barnsley will not keep a clean sheet in the 15th match, but will win 2-1 against Wigan. Right, and guys, next up is, I think it's Sheffield United. It is Sheffield United, and they'll be playing Wrexham at Bramall Lane tomorrow. Keith Stroud is the referee. Haven't won in the last 5 matches, Sheffield United, even though they won on Friday night. Haven't won at home in the last 11 matches. Haven't lost in 9 matches, Wrexham, and haven't kept a clean sheet in 5 matches. Jamie Shackleton is out for Sheffield United and Sam McCallum, both returning early and late September 2024. Right, Sheffield United's won 1 draw and 0 wins for Wrexham. I have predicted here a 3-2 win to the home side at Bramall Lane tomorrow night. If it wasn't Wrexham, it would have been a totally different score, but I've predicted a 3-2 win for Sheffield United. And there's 3 home games and away games on Wednesday night, going into it Hull City versus Sheffield Wednesday at the MKM Stadium. For the preview, Douglas Shinnick is out with a lack of fitness, will be returning in a few days. Harvey Cartwright will have with a hand injury late August 2024, and Timothy Latula, he's out with a lack of fitness, returning in a few days. Ben Hamer is out with a finger injury, returning late August 2024. Hull City at 2.15 to win this, 3.4 for the draw and 3.25 for the Wednesday win. Hull City and Sheffield Wednesday have not drawn any of their last 5 matches against each other. Hull hasn't kept a clean sheet in 9 matches, haven't won in 8 matches in 8 attempts, and haven't won at home in the last 4 matches. So that is very positive for Sheffield Wednesday going into this one. And I'm predicting, I'm going for an away side win here. I'm thinking it's going to be Hull City 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. That's what I'm thinking. Right, guys, next up is Plymouth Argyle and never playing Cheltenham Town at Home Park. So Plymouth haven't lost to Cheltenham Town in the last 6 meetings, but head-to-head, 13 matches, wins for Plymouth, 3 draws, agreed them 5 wins for the Cheltenham. What do I go for here? I am going to go all out and say, you know what? I'm going to absolutely shock everyone here. Since it's Wayne Rooney managing Plymouth, I'm going to go for Plymouth 0, Cheltenham Town 1. That's what I'm going for tomorrow night. Wednesday night, in the AFL Cup Round 1 for Plymouth and Cheltenham. Last up then is the biggest game of the night, I think, in the AFL Cup Round 1 as well as Preston and Sunderland. I think it's Leeds and Middlesbrough. It's the second biggest game at Ellen Road. Anthony Backhouse will be the referee tomorrow Wednesday night at that game. And Leeds United haven't lost to Middlesbrough in the last 6 meetings and haven't lost in the last 8 matches with Middlesbrough. 1.5 for the home win, 4.2 for the draw, and 6-1 for Middlesbrough to win. Head-to-head goal, 11 wins for Leeds, 5 draws between them, and 4 wins for Middlesbrough against Leeds United. I'm going to say Leeds United will win comfortably here, 3-1 against Middlesbrough. That's what I think tomorrow night. Right, and guys, that's Carabao Cup predictions all over. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel, and we will be back on Wednesday or Thursday night with the Championship Round 2 predictions. Take care, guys, and we'll see you again very soon.